This is the story of the alarm clock. Imagine waking up precisely at dawn every single day. No choice, your life dictated entirely by the sun. Is that impossible? Not for most of human history, but then, a spark. Over 2,000 years ago, in ancient Greece, an engineer named Ctesibius tinkered with water. He built a complex clepsydra, a water clock. But this one had a secret, hidden inside an ingenious mechanism. As the water level dropped, a float would tug a string, releasing pebbles into a bronze gong. And the result would be the world's first mechanical alarm. But here's the shock. It wasn't for waking sleepy hits. It timed legal speeches. You use its descendant every morning. The truth behind your bedside nemesis is far stranger and older than you ever dreamed. This is the story of the alarm clock. Before the mechanical tick, humanity danced to a different rhythm. The sun ruled, dawn meant work, dusk meant rest. Seasons dictated the pace. Farmers, laborers, monks praying matins, their bodies synced to celestial cues. But what about tasks needing precision before sunrise? Or in the depths of winter? Cities grew, commerce buzzed. The sun alone wasn't enough. People got creative, often desperately. You might hire a knocker-up. Picture this, a shadowy figure prowling pre-dawn streets, London fog swirling. Armed with a long pole, they'd tap on your bedroom window. Miss your knock, lose your job. Or maybe you'd drink gallons of water before bed, relying on your bladder as a crude timer. Risky, unreliable, humiliating. Sailors used hourglasses and night watches. Monasteries relied on disciplined brethren to wake the others after timed prayers. But human error was constant. Oversleeping wasn't just inconvenient. It could mean starvation if crops weren't tended, ruin if a shipment missed the tide, excommunication for missing prayer. The night felt longer, darker, less certain. Society craved predictability, a way to wrest control of time from nature's fickle hands. The pressure built. Humanity needed a personal herald of the hour, a mechanical rooster independent of weather or weary knocker-uppers. The stage was set for a revolution in routine. But who would build it? And could a simple machine truly change how millions experienced the very start of their day? The answer lay dormant for centuries after Ctesibius, waiting for a spark in the new world. The spark came not from a lab, but from a simple need. New Hampshire, 1787. Young Levi Hutchins, just 26 years old, worked as a watchmaker's apprentice. He had a problem. His job required him to be at work by 5 a.m. sharp. Relying on the sun or chance was impossible, especially in winter. Levi's solution was born of pure, pragmatic ingenuity. He looked at the familiar toll-case clock, a symbol of orderly timekeeping, and saw potential. Inside his modest wooden clock, Levi engineered a tiny revolution. He attached a simple pin to the clock's hour wheel. At precisely 4 a.m., even earlier than he needed, this pin would engage a lever connected to a separate bell hammer. Ring, ring, ring. The clamor was unmistakable. It worked. But here's the catch you never knew. Levi Hutchins's alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m. He built it for one time, one person, himself. He saw no commercial potential. It was a personal tool, solving his specific pre-dawn panic. The drama lies in the near-misses. This brilliant, functional device existed, yet it remained a solitary curiosity in Levi's home for decades. He never patented it. He never tried to sell it. The world-changing potential of his little bell-ringing mechanism slept on, almost forgotten. while humanity still scrambled for unreliable wake-up calls. The breakthrough moment happened. The human problem was solved for one man, but the wider world remained oblivious. The spread of the alarm clock needed another push, another inventor looking beyond their own bedroom. That push would come, fueled by the relentless gears of the Industrial Revolution, turning Levi's personal solution into a societal necessity. But the real shock came when we realized how deeply this simple bell would reshape human biology and society itself. Levi Hutchins's 4 a.m. marvel slept, but the idea didn't die. The 19th century exploded with innovation. Factories needed synchronized labor. Trains ran on timetables. The world was speeding up, demanding punctuality. Enter the true father of the mass-produced alarm clock, Seth Thomas. In 1876, building on earlier French patents for adjustable alarms, Thomas introduced a compact, spring-driven clock with a key feature Levi lacked: an adjustable alarm. Now you could set it for any hour. Thomas's Connecticut factory churned them out. Affordable, reliable, and, crucially, adaptable. The alarm clock moved from luxury to necessity. It became the tyrannical heartbeat of the industrial worker. But the innovations didn't stop. The 1890s saw the iconic bell-top design. Twin bells hammered by a clapper between them. That classic, jarring ring defined mornings for generations. Then came miniaturization. Travel alarms appeared. The 1950s brought the electric plug-in clock, eliminating winding. But the most beloved, and perhaps most insidious, innovation arrived by accident. In 1956, an engineer at General Electric, working on a radio alarm, kept bumping a lever on a prototype. Instead of turning the radio off, it silenced the alarm. Temporarily, he realized the potential. The snooze button was born. Marketed as a kindness, it became the ultimate negotiation with the machine. The alarm clock delivered punctuality, but the cost was profound. Its most seismic impact: the regimentation of sleep. For millennia, humans often slept in segmented first and second sleeps. The alarm clock, demanding a single, unbroken block ending at a precise moment, helped kill this natural rhythm. It forced bodies into artificial schedules, divorcing sleep from natural light and seasonal changes. This paved the way for shift work, enabling factories and hospitals to run 24/7, but also introducing chronic sleep disruption and associated health risks for millions. The negative effects were deeply personal. That jolt from deep sleep, triggered by a loud bell, isn't natural. It sends stress hormones, like cortisol, surging. Fight or flight at the worst possible moment. This alarm stress became a universal, yet rarely questioned, facet of modern life, contributing to morning grumpiness, anxiety, and long-term health issues. The snooze button, ironically, often made things worse, fragmenting sleep and leading to sleep inertia, that groggy, disoriented feeling. Positively, the alarm clock democratized time management. It empowered individuals to structure their days reliably, attend appointments. Today, the dedicated mechanical alarm clock is fading. Its role is absorbed by smartphones, infinitely customizable, offering gentle chimes, nature sounds, or even sleep cycle tracking that aims to wake us during lighter sleep. Smart speakers can tell us the weather as we rise. Yet, the core function remains identical: an external, artificial signal forcibly terminating sleep. The need Levi Hutchins addressed for himself is now a global, digital phenomenon. The modern legacy is a paradox. We have more tools than ever to wake gently, yet sleep deprivation is rampant. The alarm clock enabled unprecedented productivity and societal coordination. But it also normalized the chronic truncation of rest. Its story teaches us a crucial lesson about innovation. Solving one problem, waking on time, can create unforeseen ripple effects. Chronic alarm stress, regimented sleep. It highlights the tension between human biology and societal demands. This little machine, born from a watchmaker's personal need, became a linchpin of the Industrial Revolution and modern capitalism. It shows how profoundly a simple mechanism can alter daily life, culture, and even our health. It's a testament to human ingenuity in taming time, but also a cautionary tale about the unintended biological and psychological costs of that control. The alarm clock whispers that progress often comes with hidden trade-offs. Now, as we grapple with constant connectivity and the erosion of boundaries between work and rest, the fundamental question it posed, how do we manage the transition from sleep to wakefulness in a demanding world, remains more relevant than ever. This story teaches us that even the smallest inventions, born from personal frustration, can reshape millions of lives and redefine our relationship with fundamental needs like sleep. It shows innovation's power and its unpredictable consequences. The next time you silence that alarm, remember Levi's simple pin and bell, and the centuries of human ingenuity it represents. Think about your own relationship with that daily jolt. Is it a necessary tool or a source of stress? How do you manage the transition it forces? Share your best or worst alarm clock story in the comments below. What's your ultimate wake-up solution? If you found the hidden history of your bedside nemesis fascinating, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Origins of Stuff. We're constantly uncovering the surprising stories behind the ordinary objects that shape your world. Coming up next, the surprisingly ancient and contentious history of the humble comb. You'll never look at your hair the same way again.